that. We're going to get rocking and rolling. You see when we're live on the YouTube. I'll live stream this to YouTube. I'll download it. I'll put it back on Facebook. All this technology. But technology is making it very, very easy for us to actually win in business at a time when things are so crazy. Let me see. It's taken a minute to get up and run. All right, good. We're on YouTube. What I'll do is I will X out of that so we don't have an echo, echo, echo. What is up here? Hello, Stella. Stella, how's it going? How are you? And I want to say welcome to all the folks. Stella, where are you calling in from again? It's Norway, correct? So we have people calling in from all over the world here, right? Very good. In the middle of the day, me. So I'm going to go ahead and record this, and we're going to get rocking. Let me make sure does the sound okay? Sounds good enough. Here we go. Very good. Do this. Okay. Okay, what's up, Team Gang friends? Vin here. Welcome to today's overview. We're going to speak today about the subscription economy, what's happening in the world. Oh, I didn't get my props. Hold on 1 second. I should have my props here. Hold on a second. 2 seconds. Grabbing it. Hold on. Be with you in a second. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, crap. Can't start my meeting without my props. Oh, did you see that? I may be in my pajama pants. It's crazy, right? You got to have fun doing this. If you're not having fun, we're doing something wrong. All right. So, all right. Very good. Welcome, Team Gang friends. Vin here to today's Lunch and Learn. It's 12 noon by me, Eastern Standard Time. I hope you all are having a good enough day, night. Maybe you're watching this live. Maybe you're watching the replay. I want to introduce to you a concept that was introduced to me some about 18 months ago, and it's something that's actually blowing my mind to watch just how the whole economy is shifting and how so many people are having great results with this program. So what I do, I just introduce myself very quickly. Look, I was brought up like everyone else. Most people, working class, go to school, get good grades, get a safe, secure job with pension and benefits. I did that, became a New York City police officer at the age of 20 years old. New York City cop, 11 years, New York City firefighter, then I rolled up to the fire department, another 10 years. Now, the reason I say that is because I took those jobs because of the pension and the benefits. Steady job, pension, and benefits. What I want to speak to you about today with this program is you creating a pension and or an additional pension for you because of the sticky reoccurring nature of this particular program. So I've been involved in network marketing for some years. I stopped traditional network marketing back in late 2019 when I figured out a fundamental flaw in the business model. Unfortunately, I have like a love-hate with the industry. And then I got involved with a few different business models, and I currently run a online marketing, digital marketing business as well. So I use digital marketing where I create full-time income on the front end, and on the back end, I have this program which I'm implementing for anyone that's interested in what this is. So I'm going to say welcome today. So, okay, about January 2023, actually, I had multiple people reaching out to me about this program, and I'm going to show you what this program is. Now, I'm going to go over here to these things keep popping up on Momentum Ranks. This is businessforhome.org. And if you go to businessforhome.org, there's this company here called Live Good. Now, Live Good is this company that I was approached about this company, again, actually, what was it, about 18, 19 months ago. And I had multiple people reaching out to me, but you could see here if you click on Momentum Ranks, in businessforhome.org, it's number 1 out of 690 entries. And you're wondering, why is this company number 1 in the world? And they've acquired over 1 million members in just over 13 months. And now they're at like 1.6 million members, faster than Amazon, faster than Netflix, because it's a subscription-based business. It's very different than network marketing, as you may know this. And this is what's got people's attention, but not just people's attention. It's how we buy products and services. So I want to share that with you. So what was shared with me was this funnel. And what I did not do is I did not put my information in here right away because it looked like a product-based MLM. And I just wasn't interested in that. I've seen I don't know, 100 of them. Have been involved in so many of them where it's like, hey, we got the greatest product ever. You can't get it anywhere else, this whole pitch. And I just wasn't interested. So I actually didn't even watch the video. And then a friend of mine called me. He says, Vin, you've got to see this business model. He knows I've been involved in networking. So he says, you got to see this business model. I'm like, I'm not interested, like, and we all are. And just so you know, I mean, you're not interested. No one's interested. We all want results. Like, we all want to have abs and be lean and ripped, but we don't want to do the work, right? So we all want a pension. We all want 10K plus a month coming in residually. Who wouldn't want that, right? Or more. But do we want to do the thing? So of course I said no. And of course I ghosted him. And that's what I did. So that's kind of like a training also. So when you're involved in a business like this, and when people say no, they say no without even knowing what something is, which we all do. If we're in a store looking at a shirt, hey, can I help you? No, I'm just looking. So it's what we do, right? So I said no, thank you. And I was ghosting some people. Finally, he called. So this guy called me up on the phone. And to be honest, the reason I answered is because I was selling him software. He's buying software through me, an affiliate plan that I have. So I'm like, I have to pick it up. And so that's just my story on how I come to look at this. And so what happened was because I'm a comp plan guy. Like, if you know me, I'm like a lunatic when it comes to math and not hype. I may get excited about stuff and sound like, all uppity, but I don't like BS hype. I'm not into it, right? And that's maybe that's the street New York in me, but that's just, I'm not into it, right? So anyway, he said, he says, just put your name and email in here. So that's what I did. So I said, name and email, it's not costing me anything. It's no big deal, right? It can't hurt me. So I did that. So what I'm saying is, if someone's sharing with you this link, you just go ahead and put your name and email, because what it does, and what interested me too is because I'm into like funnels and things like that. I wanted to see the email sequence I got from the company, to be honest, too. So I got in there, and then I got into the back office. And what it does is this system shows you the back office here. Now, I said I'm not into products, and I want to say this. It's not that I'm not into products. I'm into being healthy, and I want to live longer and healthier. I mean, who isn't? No one's saying, we all want to be healthier and live longer and be fit and lean and all the stuff. I'm just not into a product-based MLM because they're always like overpriced and auto ship and business volume. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Not only do I not want to do that, I don't want to do that to people and call up someone and say, hey, Johnny, you got to check out this new incredible gel or this new incredible. I did that. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. Like, I got a lot of t-shirts. That business model is a big no-no to me. I'm not participating in it, right? So, but at the same time, I was like, all right, let me look at these products, because one of the products that got my attention was this one. This is Super Reds. Now, I want to say this. I probably have to say this 15 times, right? What I'm sharing with you is not a product-based business. It's a digital business, okay? The business model is digital. Like Amazon's digital. Like, Amazon's a digital company, right? Where you go on Amazon, everything's digital, but you can buy products from the company if you want, right? So that's this whole program. So I didn't want to participate in the business right away, and then I saw this. So I saw this Super Reds here, here. Now you can't. No, let me get rid of the background so you can see what I'm sharing with you. Let me use all right, get rid of it. So I don't want to blur the background. Hold on a second, guys and girls. Choose vote none. Let's do none. X. All right. So this product is what got my attention first, because I had heard of like Super Beats, for blood flow and things like that. And, from cardio, it says here, cardiovascular, circulation, sexual health. I'm like a child. Every time I say sexual health, I'm like, brain and cognitive function, right? Super Reds. So I'll show you the product. So this got my attention. I went into the back office and I was looking at the products here, right? And again, it's not a product-based business. There's no auto shipping on that nonsense, right? So I saw here the organic Reds, Super Reds, and I hit learn more, right? Let me grab the glasses. So it says, organic, vegan, keto-friendly, gluten-free, dairy-free. It said, and what I love about this whole company is they're very, for the lack of better terms, transparent, where they show you everything. And they have videos on this and everything about, but I'm seeing here the price is $18. I'm like $18. And then I scroll down and Super Beats is like $40. This Organifi is $70 and this is $18. Now, most people say, well, if it's so inexpensive, the value can't be there. That's not the case at all. As a matter of fact, when you learn about the value of the products, it's even much better than Super Beats. It's just that we're buying it wholesale directly from the company. Like there's not MLM where people are getting paid. 10 people aren't getting paid when I buy this. I buy this for a membership price, or even retail is good, right from the company. So I'm like, that's interesting. I didn't tell my friend it was interesting. I was like looking around. And then so I said super greens, because I have these other greens I was getting that really taste nasty, to be honest with you. And this one's also $18. It has all these things in it like alfalfa and dandelion root and all these different things. And I thought, and what I did too is I listened to a couple of these videos on the super greens, and I was like, well, for $18, I'm getting it. Then I saw like they have skinny green. Look at the price difference. $18, $70, $99. Then there's the one that Rogan talks about on his show. Joe Rogan is the AP Go, whatever it is. It's $100. I mean, I can get these two for $18 a piece, and there's like no auto ship. I'm like, that's good. So then I was kind of shopping around, and they got a lot of stuff. So I was just sharing with you what got my attention. The organic coffee. I know when I say coffee, everyone's like, are you from New York? And I am from New York, right? So $17, but this has like fiber, weight management, mental clarity, green tea for brain function. It's like super healthy. And if you get this, I don't know if you're into like tasty coffee, but this is some tasty stuff, right? So, but again, the price got my attention and all of this. So I'm saying, all right, how much to be a member? So I look here, it's $10 to be $10 a month to be a member, right? I says, well, that's great. I mean, $10. I'm already it's a subscription membership. So it's like Sam's Club, BJ's, Spotify, Amazon, Walmart now has a subscription. Everything's got a subscription. Patreon's a subscription. So I have all these different memberships, right? Some of them I want to get rid of, and some of them I use. I says, I'll use this one, and I don't have to. I can always cancel it. So I said, well, because they're pitching me on businesses, let me see this business model. Let me share something with you. All right. Now, the first slide I showed you was Business for Home. Let me go show you that again. Businessforhome.org, right? Because when I got started, the company was fairly new. The company's right now, it's a new company. It's under 2 years old, right? And it's acquired over a million members, actually of 1.5 million, faster than any company in network marketing history. I mean, that's a big statement, right? Any company. And it's number one in the industry. The question is, why is that happening? Now, what I'm about to share with you, I'm not saying this to knock any companies, network marketing companies. We all know we've changed the way we buy, right? We all do. We want value. In other words, I don't want to buy something for $99 if I can get it for $20. I mean, first of all, that's a no-brainer. That's obviously, right? But second of all, I want value, right? And that's just how the consumer is. We want value. We don't want an auto ship business volume. Like I got pitched already today from someone who's pitching me some new MLM. And I want to support people's business. I do. But I don't want to get on auto ship and pay $150 for some product that I don't necessarily want. Even if it's 18, let me share this with you too. This is only 18. Plus I get the creatine because I go to the gym and I want to get jacked in the gym. So I get creatine and the amino. So I stack these, I go to the gym and I throw around breadsticks, right? And so, but if I don't use all this, like even though this is $18, if I don't use it all in a month, I don't want it showing up for no reason. Right. So auto ships it's not that it's 150 like with network marketing companies. It's not always the problem. Like it's so expensive. It's also that you get so much of it. Look, here's another prop real quick. Check this out. Hang with me. See this bag here? See this? This is a bag of friggin' there's a MLM product in here. And I had to keep buying this product because I was on auto ship. And there was like 30 of them. I have like 30 bottles of this crap that I don't use anymore. And so auto ship sucks. Like no one wants auto ship, no one likes auto ship, and no one stays on auto ship, right? I mean, no one says, "Hey, I hope someone pitches me on a business with auto ship today," because I feel like adding $150 a month to my life. Like no one's saying that. Everyone's saying, "I got to cut expenses. I want to make more money, and I want value. If I'm going to spend money, I want." So, yes, does that make sense? It does make sense because there's 1.6 million people joined this company in less than 2 years. All right. So of course it makes sense. It's a subscription economy, right? It's just what it is. So I'm going to show you something, and I'm not doing this to knock MLMs. So here we go. Because I'm going to show you the plan. I'm going to try to be as quick as I can. I don't know why this box keeps popping up. You guys see it, right? So, all right. So I have the names of these companies covered. Okay. And the reason I have them covered is because I just have them covered. And so, but this has been going on in network marketing for some years. All right. What's been happening is a lot of companies are moving backwards because of buying habits, right? So, and if I showed you the names of these companies, and I can do this with 150, 200 companies, they can go all day long and you go click, 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 and it shows it. It shows these graphs on MLM, the traditional MLM. I mean, there's no secret what's going on. Again, not bashing. I'm just saying, like, Blockbuster Video, yeah, I liked going there, but you can't go there anymore. So it's a whole business model that is antiquated, and I'll show you why. So these are companies. If you look, like, how are you going to build a company, a business, if it's going backwards? You can't. Like, if you got involved with this particular company here, upper left, and it's moving backwards, and you love it, you love the products and everything, it's like going up and down escalator. It's like almost impossible to do. It is impossible to do. And so if I showed you the name of that company, you'd be like, oh yeah, the top leader just left and started his own company, and they're doing the same friggin' thing. Like, oh, we got this new product, it's the greatest thing ever, right? So this is just some companies moving backwards. Then you have other companies that you would definitely know their names, and because they've been around for decades. But look, down $330 million, down $400 million, down $500 million, $500 million. So it's like, how are you going to build a business when the company's like going bankrupt? So if you look on this chart here over in the lower left-hand corner, like Live Good, like, why? I'm just showing you math, guys. I'm not here to, I'm just like, math to me makes sense, right? And for some reason in MLM, like network marketing, no one talks about math. They all talk about hype. Oh, it's the greatest product ever. You can't get it anywhere else. It's nonsense, all right? But why is this happening? That's what you may want to know. Because again, you may be tuning in saying, yeah, I'd like to build something that lasts, that I have retention, right? You want to have retention in your life and something that's inexpensive to do, right? And like, I have a digital marketing business, right? And I resell an entire program at $900 a pop, 900, and I make full-time income doing it. 1 or 2 a week I sell. But on the back end, I also sell this program that I'm sharing, Live Good, here, because it's so sticky and residual. And it's the values there. I just want to offer value, right? So 1,600% growth. Why? What are all these companies doing that Live Good's not doing? This is what they're doing. They're all product-based. Now, look, if you're a business owner or you're really interested in learning about a business, if you just want to learn about the products, you can hang out and, enjoy the rest of the show. But I'm going to talk to you about business for a second, all right? When something is product-based and it has business volume, whether it's BV, PV, OV, auto, all right, business volume, and there's an auto ship. Now, what I'm about to say, this is colossal information, and this is because I've been in this space so long, and I've had some success, but I've had some failures too. So it's like, what doesn't work, Vin? What doesn't work is when compensation is based on the sale of a product. All right? When the compensation play, again, I'm talking to you about Super Reds, but the compensation business model has nothing to do with the sale of these products. I'll explain that, right? So all these other programs have the same business model. So it doesn't matter if you have the greatest liquid collagen, the greatest gel, the greatest CBD oil, the greatest essential oil, the greatest acai juice, the greatest pomegranate, the greatest eyelash, the greatest travel programs, greatest, what are they called? These new ones they're talking about, these new products that are coming up, skincare, health, it doesn't matter because the market doesn't give two shits, excuse my language, about how great your berry juice is. Oh, but it's from the Himalayas. No one cares. You understand? Like no one gives a crap. So people want value. And what Live Good is very simply done is just got rid of that. That's it. And they removed hype and they got rid of it. So when you look at all these other companies, right? And these are companies, they all have these things here. They all have starter packs. Okay. So usually when you get started, hey, you look at a program, I'm ready to get started. You get started, you get a starter pack, right? Usually $500. Then you got to get on auto ship for $100 a month, $90 a month, $150 a month. You have to, otherwise you can't participate, right? The next is the business volume and the points. Then the product purchase or sales requirement to be active or participate in the business. In other words, any of these companies over here, and I've been in a few of them, I know them up and down, is if you want to get paid, you have to be active. So you have to either buy the product every month, or there's a sales requirement every month for you to be active. Okay. Then there's a recruitment and sales requirement to be qualified to earn income. This is colossal information. You can be involved in Live Good and not tell anyone ever and get paid. All right, I'm going to show you this. And again, I sat on my hands with this deal, with this Live Good deal for like the last year, and watching the company just break every record in not only network marketing but more customers, faster members than friggin' Amazon did it, and Netflix and Costco. It's like, why is this happening, right? So the next thing is compensation plan is triggered from business volume paid on. And this is why MLM. Look, I wish my first company still was around. It doesn't even exist anymore, right? And so the business model is flawed. It doesn't work. Income is dependent on product sales. See this bottom one? Residual income is generated from auto ship of product sales. So if people don't want auto ship and they cancel auto ship, there's no residual income. If industry-wide is 2.7 months for auto ship, that means residual income in any one of these companies, unless you got in one of these companies, 30 years ago and built an empire, and it's just you were basically getting a piece of everything in the company, then yeah. But you can't get one of these companies and build it. I'm not going to get into it. I have other videos on this, and if you're on my YouTube channel right now, I have other videos that really break down the fundamental flaw in a traditional network marketing that makes it unsustainable. Okay. So Live Good doesn't have any of these. It's just, okay, all that stuff sucks. All right, let's get rid of it. So they don't have any of that. All right. They don't have any of that. So I'm going to run through this very quickly. All right. Live Good is not. Sometimes it's like these days we want to unlearn a lot of things, right? You probably heard that. Like, we're realizing that things that we learned over the years, some of them aren't true, right? Whether it's things we learned in school, things we've learned from the news, right? Things we've seen. Maybe we're starting to think for ourselves a little bit. So the reason why I'm saying this is what it's not is because Live Good is not like one of these other companies. It's not a network marketing business opportunity, right? So it doesn't have that. Live Good does not have a starter pack. Okay. And I'm not knocking the starter packs, blah, blah, blah. But every time I bought a starter pack and any of the deal, I had so much friggin' products that I don't know what to do with. And so they always say, well, you don't have to get it. But if you want to make money, all the big leaders are getting it, right? So Live Good does not have that. Okay. Live Good does not have auto ship. Doesn't auto ship suck? I mean, I'm sorry, but it sucks. I don't like it. My wife was on auto ship for a few months for some deal. I'm like, listen, get rid of this stuff, right? And she knew it too. She got rid of it. So Live Good does not have auto ship. All these other companies have this every $150 a month. It's $1,800 a year. That's $10,000 on auto ship for 5 years. Live Good doesn't have any of that. All right. So when I was looking at all this, I'm saying, they don't have business volume. They don't have any of this stuff. I can literally build an organization of people that can't get hurt. Right. They're going to get paid residual income. If, they're better off working it if they want it, but they don't have to. It's simply a membership, like all these other deals, right? Like Netflix, the Amazon Prime. Costco, Disney Plus, Sam's Club, Planet Fitness, Spotify, right? These other ones don't pay, right? See these, all the Amazon Prime, it's all good. We have it. Netflix. Netflix doesn't say, hey, you didn't watch any movies this month, so we're going to cancel your membership. I don't have to. Actually, I don't use Amazon Prime at all. My wife does apparently because there's a friggin' box that shows up every day in front of our house. It's another story. But anyway, Costco does not say you have to buy products to be active or qualified. They don't say that. And neither does Live Good. All right. Live Good is, if you want to get started, let me show you. All right. Let me go back one. Because I wanted to be an affiliate once I saw all this stuff. You could just be a member, or you could just buy retail. If you buy just retail and want to try it out, I think there's a $5. I should have had that up here. $5 off on your first purchase you can make, right? So if you just want to say, you know what, let me just try some of the products. I don't want to be a member, or I don't want to do anything. I'll try the products. You could do that too. So whoever invited you, you get a $5 off in your first purchase, which is, why not take it, right? Or it's $9.95 a month. Or like I did here, I paid, well, so let me do this again. Sorry. It's $40 one time to be an affiliate. Okay. Or $9 a month to be a member. Okay. Or you could pay $99 one time, right? I'm sorry, for the year. And then it's $139.95 for the year. This $40 is one time for life. And then it's if you want to pay for the year, it's you get 2 months free. So that's what I did. I did the year. You do you, obviously you're going to do you anyway. So what I liked was I went and I got, they said monthly membership or the yearly. Or if you want to pay the 40, what I like with the 40 is you get all these websites. And now you can participate in the comp plan, right? And what is the comp plan? I'll show you. So let me just say this. So basically it's $50 to get started. If you haven't gotten started, you're in business for $50. I have webinars. This is actually my first one that I'm doing. I'll be doing webinars. I have funnels. I have trainings. I have a private Facebook group. I'm going to assist people like a lunatic building this business because what I've witnessed, because I started building this a year ago, and then I saw some other programs. To be honest with you, I looked at some shiny objects, and I'm watching, but I was watching like, what's going on with Live Good? 2,000 new members a day. 2,000, every day. And they went to 1 million. And they went to 1.1 million, 1.2 million. And then I start studying, like, if you start looking at memberships and subscriptions, like there's coffee subscriptions, food subscriptions, gaming subscriptions that have like, who has 30 million customers, who has 40 million, who has 200 million subscribers, members. I think I have on the slide that Amazon has like 250,000, right? And we just passed 1 million, and they have a revenue share program here, guys. I can assist people in going diamond, all right, over the next 24 months. Going diamond, if you want to, I am going to, is a rev share program that they have. Rev share meaning you're getting a percentage of the company growth. So a lot of times we want to invest in a company that's growing, obviously. Your investment would be, sweat equity, like hanging out with us, inviting people to, like there's another presentation by another team. They do a great job. Phenomenal. I'll be on it in 2.5 hours from right now. There's another overview. So I'm just inviting people to overviews, right? And I can help you, assist you in putting up content, call to action. Like, how do you do network marketing? How do you do this type? I can assist you in that. I can help. That I know. Don't ask me anything about plumbing or landscaping or certain things. Network marketing, I know. Okay. For the most part, I'm learning new things, but I'll help you is what I'm saying. So let's keep moving, right? Here. Okay. So I wanted to be an affiliate, and I'll just show you. So I'm going to go to the pay plan for a second. All right. So $50 to get started, right? Or 139 for the year. And then there's no monthly. Like, I like no monthly. I'm literally, guys, I'm running a business with no overhead. Zero overhead. Zero. And my digital marketing business, my other business, is also zero overhead. So I have zero monthly expenses on business. All right. This is So let me say this again too. I know I'm back and forth. If you sponsor someone and they pay $9.95 a month, I'm going to show you what you get paid. But if they pay for the year, you get paid every single month as if they did pay for the year. Okay. So you still get paid. If you look at it from a business perspective, is that customer retention? Traditional network marketing over here, people stay on ordership for 2.7 months. That's the industry. So within 90 days, they're gone. Here with Live Good, the 12 months instantly. So you almost 10x your retention rate right out the gate. Plus $10 a month. Plus people get paid when they didn't even sponsor anyone. My son's in the other room because of this matrix. I brought in people and people landed under him and he gets paid on them. And I get a 50% match on those. Okay. So I'm going to show you that now because the comp plans, it's unlike anything you've ever seen. And I know we say that, oh, this is the greatest comp plan ever. This is, and I'll show you why. So you see this here, weekly fast start. I'm only going to go over a couple of them. Everyone that you personally enroll, you get $50. Right, so they spend, well, there's 49, I'm sorry, you get $25. So you get 50%. So if they spend $49.95, they round up to 50, you get paid $25. So you sponsor 2 people, you broke even on your 50, right? If when you sponsor 2 people, break even on your 50, you're a bronze. If you sponsor 2 personals, you're bronze. That means the people that you brought in, you get 10% of what they're a 10% bonus on that. So that's another $5. So if you bring in 10 people, you get $250. If they all bring in 10, that's 10 times, that's another 100. That's another $500 you make, right? So this is something I'm going to show the team how to consistently make $100 a week until it starts compounding. All right. We're going to do that for the next 24 months for whoever wants. All right. This is why I'm trying to keep it fun a little bit. We're going to have fun doing it. All right. We're going to invite your friends to meet our other friends. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Matrix commission. You see this? This is a matrix. You know what? I didn't plan on doing this. I'm going to draw this out real quick. All right. This is what a matrix is. This is you. Then there's 2 positions. 1, 2. Then there's 4 positions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then there's 8 positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shlemiel. All right. Anyway, so there's 2 here. 2, 4, 8. Then it goes to 16, 32. Okay. I'm going to show you this. So when I got started, I sponsored 1 friend here. And then I put in my son here. See this spot here? My son here. Son. Now, what I should have done is, let me just clear that up a little bit. I don't like the way it says son. What I should have done is put my whole family in and taken all these spots. I'm just telling you, if you're in a position to do this, you should. 4, 5, 6. So what I did, though, is I brought in some other people. And one of my friends here went gold. Okay. And he built out a team of about, let's just say about 200 people there. Okay. Okay. Then I sponsored some other people and someone else, another friend of mine, landed here. My dog's barking in the background. They want me to. Okay. I want to show you something. And this is about 200, approximately. Okay. So this 200 plus 200 equals 400. Okay. 400, we get paid 25 cents each. 25 cents on the membership. Okay. That means that 400, that's $100, right? 25% of the 400 is $100. So my son, who sponsored no one, has been making $100 a month every single month. Actually, it's a little bit less because one of these is not 200. So why am I showing you this? Is because I'm on the screen share, right? Let me just make sure I'm sharing the right, correct. Yeah. The reason I'm showing you this is because that's what a matrix is. Okay. That's what this matrix is. That you can get paid on something called spillover. Now, if you want to make real money, I wouldn't wait for spillover, and I wouldn't want spillover. Okay, to be honest with you, but you could make, see this here, up to $2,000 a month in residual income every single month on spillover without ever sponsoring anyone. Okay, why is this so outrageously incredible? Because, and just so you know, see here, when you go bronze, you can make up to $4,000. Silver, up 4,000. Gold, up to 8,000 a month. And diamond, up to $16,000 a month. As the matrix fills out, it's going to take time to do this. I'm doing this for the next 24 months. I'll be doing these Zooms, all right, and Facebook page trainings, and we'll just have fun doing it. We'll have interviews and all that stuff, all right? And you can watch all the replays. Okay, so why is this such? What makes it so different with the matrix commissions? Let me show you something. See this matching bonus? Most people don't get this. All right. Everyone that you personally enroll, you're going to make a 50% match on. Match. That means I showed you my son. He makes $100. I make a $50 match on that spot. Okay. If you've ever been involved in network marketing, to make a match pay, the person has to make money, obviously, but they got to either build out an inside leg, or they have to be active and producing significant income or an income period for you to make a match. Here, because everyone's piled on top of each other with a matrix, you can bring in, let me erase this. If you go and you bring in, let me go back to the whiteboard a second. Let me clear this. Let's just say someone here's why you don't want spillover. You bring in all these people you take up these positions, let's just say with family, all right? Let's just say it's mother-in-law, and 4 kids, whatever it is. Let's just say you take, and then you go and you build a business out. You have 8. And these 8 over time build a team of whatever, let's just say 100. That's not a lot, right? You're going to get paid a match once, twice, again, and you're going to get 50%, 50%, 50%, 50%, 50%, 50%. You're going to, you see that? You're going to 50% from this person, 50% from this one. And then, what happens is, then you rank up to silver, you make 60%. You rank to gold, you make 65%. Rank to platinum, you make 70%. To diamond, 73%. Then you're getting in on second generations. All right? Third generations. A generation could skip. So you can bring in someone who brings 10 levels of the matrix deep from you. Doesn't matter. They're first or second generation. So this is why people are bugging out about this. And what's happening in like network marketing now, and I don't want to sound hypey, like, oh, the leaders are coming in. If you don't do if you don't do this business or something like this in network marketing, you're finished, because people don't want ownership. People aren't paying. People rather pay $18 for quality product when they want it, like when you want, like Costco, like Amazon, like when I want it. I don't want to buy it today. Like I wouldn't buy this every month if I don't use it. I don't want to pile it up in my garage, right? I'll buy one if I want it. I buy it. If I don't want to buy it, if I want to, can't. And it's got a 90-day money back guarantee, right? So I would suggest, look, get a spot. Well, you do you. If you have questions, reach out to me. Well, if you're watching on YouTube, there's a link below. Go through. I have a series of videos that gets deeper into the comp plan, and I'm not drawing circles like that. They're like PowerPoint. All right, that was like last minute. I decided to do that. Okay. But what last I'll say is I align with this company, like CEO Ben Galinsky. First of all, he's younger than I am. He's got 30 years experience in the industry of network marketing. But I align with his family values, traditional, like he's a traditional family guy type of guy. We take responsibility, not like what's going on. Like I have a very definite perception of of what's going on in the world right now, right? And I'm into like taking responsibility and Family Guy. Like, let's just say that. So I align with this company, and I like what they're doing. And so if you need anything, you let me know. All right. Let me go and if are there any questions? If there's any questions, let me know. All right. And again, I sat on my hands with this. I don't know why, but I did. And I'm a platinum affiliate. I built it to platinum. And then I'm saying, because friends of mine that cross team that were gold and everything, they're all diamonds now. So this company's popping diamonds. You're going to keep popping diamonds. It's not going to stop. If you have business volume, you're going to finish. So I'm sorry to say, it is what it is, right? I wish my first company was still around and we were all sitting around drinking fruit juice and everything. It didn't work out that way, all right? Marketing is changing. It's either you get with the program, that's what I'm saying to myself, or not. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know if you need anything, and I'll see you all the time at the top. Anyone have any questions? No? Throw it into the Q&A. I can't believe the chat is turned off. I'm up with that. Let me turn the chat on. I mean, we can still hang. I'll just end the live stream. Let me stop the live stream. If you're watching live on YouTube, there's a link below. Feel free to drop a link there.